Hey there, it's Phoenix Amore. So I hope everyone had a happy holiday. I wanted to make this video because it's interesting. I need to verbalize to people when I talked about energy and synergy. I will use the analogy like a cell phone. You know when you plug your cable in to your cell phone, and we've all done it. We had that raggedy cable. We would hold on to that thing and charging the phone. That cable used to charge that phone fast, and then that cable started getting a little raggedy. And then it started taking a little bit long for that battery to charge, and a little bit longer. And finally, it started taking so long, you had to get you another cable. So when you talk about energy, if you think about it as being like a current, right? When everybody's healthy, that current runs very smoothly. When people have injuries, it goes like this. So that's why you see that some of the games where you're like, damn, they're up and down, they have to hang on. That's what starts happening is that energy is not flowing very smoothly. This is why I said resting people, even when you don't want to, is so key. And that's why I used that whole thing when I talked about my son's summer track. Now people are finally getting it. I'm not obsessed with my son. What I'm doing is teaching people. This is also teaching people to learn how to kind of coach their own kids mind, body, spirit. This is what I was saying to you. So we are on that summer track team. If you recall the boy with the groin injury, and I said they need to sit this boy out of these two of these relays, these meets coming up, because they're going to qualify for Junior Olympics with this 4x4. The last thing you want is somebody with a bad, terrible, terrible, terrible injury and have to perform on that level. Well, they did not sit that boy down. They kept on running and trying to make it seem like something wrong with me. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So by the time they ran their relay before even another parent was looking like that boy looks messed up. I was like, yeah, he is messed up. And I was pissed off. And I was literally annoyed because X had also said, hey, why are y'all running this relay? Like, it's not worth it. That's again a lesson that he's learned as an athlete. Sometimes I don't need that shine. That's why I said, oh, you wanted that shine. And that shine will cost you something in the long run. So this is where I was going with everything. Right now, I waited for all this stuff. You see how this is so crazy with all this weather? Do you know this is not normal? And it's interesting because I even talked to my brother-in-law. He said, I don't think they get it. They started pulling trees. Okay, so all this extra stuff where you want to push climate change, yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys started pulling so many trees and cutting down so many trees. Guess what trees do? We know we don't have to get into that. But where I'm going again is this is all about knowing how to see energy and how everything kind of connects there. So at the end of the day, when I'm speaking to people on that deep spiritual level, and when God is speaking directly to some people, I'm not going to be arguing. I'll say, look, I'm telling you now, that's not climate change. You could stop cutting the damn trees down. Why don't you plant some trees and start doing that kind of stuff? That's what needs to start. That's what should have been happening. And so, it's this whole thing, this arrogance that has come into play. When I said the veil broke, a lot of the arrogance that you see now is on such a level that I know even some people with money, like, good Lord, people have become really just shysty to some degree. That is when I was talking about some crazy stuff came out that black hole and people were laughing. I said the influence of it. If you think about Lucifer and why he was kicked out of heaven, he was trying to influence other angels because he was jealous. He didn't get selected. So right now, this terrible energy is a manifestation of all these people that have become so corrupt to where people are objects, to where women are objects, to the hypocrisy, to the lying. It's really just manifested. So all this crazy weather, this is that bad energy. When you don't have spiritual protection, now that all this stuff is happening, that's where you have all this crazy stuff with the planes flying off the runways and all that. And I'm just shaking my head. So no, I'm not the witch. Y'all know who the witches are. Right now, the veil has broken. And if you don't have that spiritual protection, you now see how all this crazy stuff keeps happening. You guys take care.